Alright guys, so Apple have just released a bunch of new thises and that's and thises, new technology in a April 2021 release, big event showing all of thises and that's and thises. So we're going to be talking about thises and that's from Apple today. Woohoo! All the new cool things that they've released. But look, I've got a serious problem with not just Apple, but with all smartphone and computer companies that are releasing these products. They're making them, in my opinion, too skinny. Now I'll tell you why in a second and where I'm going with this conversation somewhat towards the end of this video. I got to keep you guys hanging on for dear life. Guys, my name is Gareth Walton. We do daily videos on this channel, in this studio. We talk about absolutely everything: unboxing, reviews, tech news, and we also flash boobies every now and then. We don't actually do the last one, but hey, maybe we should. Now, we also have two different YouTube channels, 1 and 2. 2 is the 2 and 1 has the 1. It's honestly that simple. So now, going to the Apple event, and I will be talking about my beef with new technology coming from these companies. I think you're gonna, I honestly think you're gonna hear me out and actually be like, yes, you're actually right. So Apple event, 20th of April 2021. What was released? Well, here's what we announced, says Apple.com. I will say, I'll be the first to admit, that does kind of look cool. They've released a new Imac after how many years? I don't know, it's a year and a half, 2 years. I don't know, it's been a while. All new, inside and out, impossibly thin, 24-inch, 4.5K Retina display. Wow! The best speakers, mics and camera in a Mac, supercharged by the M1 chip. It does kind of look cool, I must admit, but there is a problem, and I will talk to you about that in a second. What was something else they announced? Well, they also announced the iPad Pro. It's got a new M1 chip. God, that just sounds fast, doesn't it? It sounds like you're at a race car track, just going. It honestly sounds like marketing genius. M1, oh yeah, let's go. I put all my money on M1. Really fast M1 chip, apparently. 12.9-inch liquid retina. Sounds like Liquid Metal Man in Terminator 2. Imagine if the screen started, stabbing you in the face. I'm sure it's not going to do that, but liquid retina. Wow, XDR display, whatever that means. 5G capabilities. That's pretty cool. New ultra-wide front-facing camera with center stage. Not too sure what that is, but ultra-wide front-facing camera. That's kind of cool. You've got yourselves a new iPhone 12. I mean, it's kind of the same as it was when the iPhone 12 was released in September 2020. But it's now colored purple. I mean, all right, all right, I guess that's cool. I don't know. Not really, but all right. iPhone 12 now in purple, the fastest chip in a smartphone. That's pretty cool if true. They got 5G, a brighter, more colorful OLED display. We've got some sort of shield thing going on with 4 times better drop performance. Now in purple, as we know. So I'm guessing, with the 4 times drop performance, that's kind of cool. What's it called these days? Isn't it called Gorilla Glass? Pretty sure they went to the local zoo and, gave the bunch of gorillas a phone and just watched what happens. And if they dropped it and it didn't smash, hey, 4 times better Gorilla Glass. That's how they do it. Am I right? Back to 12. AirTags. So this is another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. AirTags have been around for a while, but not with Apple and not called AirTags. They're being called Tiles. I don't know what the company is called, but maybe the company is called Tile. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it is. Tile. I think it is. But I've bought Tiles in the past, and you end up putting one on your keys or in your backpack, and then if you can't find your keys or backpack, you click the button on your phone, on the phone app, right? Well, now Apple are doing something very, very similar. Fair enough. A little late to the game, but hey, better late than never, I guess. Do you guys remember that back in the day? My phone's texting me. Back in the day, I used to have this little thing on my key ring when I was a kid. It was like a whistling machine, and it was a little box, little rectangle box with like batteries, with watch batteries in it. And whenever I wanted to find my keys or toy or whatever it was that I had attached to it, I would whistle. I'd go, and the whistle box would whistle back to me because it would hear me whistle from the other side of the room or something like that. And my goodness, I found it in the toilet one day. I didn't, but that's just something random I thought. But yeah, I used to have one of them. Did you guys have one of them? I don't know, but you know, back to AirTag. That's a bit late to the game, Apple. But anyway, Apple TV released a new Apple TV. Apple released a new Apple TV, the Apple TV 4K. Now, I've had the original 4K, which came out, I don't know, a few years ago or something like that, 3-4 years ago. Great box, 4K capabilities, but the remote control was terrible. The Apple people that are, you know, famous for making good designed products, they really let the ball down with the Apple remote 4K last generation. The remote was all black, and it looked kind of symmetrically the same up or down. So you never kind of knew if you had the remote control upwards or downwards. And the top bit of the remote is kind of like this, but it was like all black square. It was like a big black square type thing. And my mum had problems, you know, my mum still has problems with it. Like, is it facing down? Is it facing up? Is this the touchpad? Is this the actual bottom bit? Even I have the same problem sometimes. It's just so black. It's like that really black substance called Vanta Black. It's like the world's blackest substance. You've heard about that, right? Vanta Black. Well, it's like having a black hole in space, but in your house. And that's how black the remote looks. And it just looks the same up and down. And anyway, I've gone on about that too much as it is. But they have updated their Apple remote, and I do like that. And it's got like a clicky wheel, just like the old iPods used to have. Charlotte, stop the noise. My dog is snoring so loud right now. But yes, it's got a click wheel-like design. And I think that's really, really cool. But of course, the whole pad itself is a touchpad. So yeah, they've definitely fixed that problem. But yeah, it's got the A12 Bionic chip, all new Siri remote, blah, 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 blah. But look, going to the point with what I was trying to say before regarding new technology. Where are we? This is the new Imac. Now, you know, look at the base price. The base price of the new iMac is, you know, Australian dollars, $1,900. I mean, we're talking about some serious dough. There's a lot of cooking going to be done in the kitchen with this dough, because that's a lot of dough. Man, the Cookie Monster couldn't eat that much dough. That's how much dough it is. If you bought this and you didn't know what you were getting, you'd be like Homer Simpson. Dope! Anyway, terrible reference, but we'll continue. The price for what you're getting, I think, is terrible. Now, yes, this design looks amazing, but it looks too much like a freaking iPad, in my opinion. An iPad is meant to be taken around here, there, everywhere. It's meant to be a portable thing. You put it in your backpack, throw it on the car seat, you know, fair enough. It's a cool looking, you know, slim thing. But to have an actual computer that sits on your table or desk that is that skinny, I think it's not very good at all. For the price you're getting, you should be getting better USB port features. The USB ports on the actual base model are kind of almost non-existent on this one. What is it, like micro USB, something like that? If you're getting an actual physical, you know, computer for your desk, I mean, I think we should all be expecting, you know, everything. Your HDMI ports, USB A, B, C, D, the whole alphabet. Pretty much, I want everything on the back of my computer, because if I ever want to plug anything in, I want the option. I don't have to carry around bloody dongles or buy a freaking dongle from Apple, which is going to cost another freaking you know, $50+ probably $85 in Australia. I don't know, it's a lot of money, but if you're buying something like this, why? And it's sitting on your computer desk, why does it have to be so skinny? Now look, phones have been doing this for a long, long time. And, you know, this is just a quick little internet article that I found that came out in 2020, I think it was. Yeah, okay, I thought it was a bit older than that. But this is just showing you some of the components of the iPhone and how much it actually costs overall. So there's the screen, the battery, triple camera, processors, $159. And they end up selling these bloody phones for, look at this, 1,400, 1,200. I mean, they're making a huge profit. And fair enough. If you're a company, you got to make a profit to stay alive, and your profits have to be good and better and better every year. I understand that, but when it's jeopardizing the features that you get just to make something smaller and skinnier, I think that's shitty. Now, I don't know about you, but I would rather have my phone or computer a little bit thicker if I could get better features. I don't know what we could talk about right now, but imagine if your phone could cook toast and it was just a little thicker. Wouldn't you want it? Maybe not that, but you get where I'm going with this. Like, I would jeopardize the size of my phone to be a little bigger, I guess, for better battery life, better camera. I don't know, but I think we're all missing out because on better features, because Apple versus Samsung versus LG. Well, LG phones are gone now, as we know. I made a video about that, which I will link down in the description below. But these people are versing each other. These companies are versing each other and trying to make the skinniest this and the skinniest that. And pretty much, however you look at it, we're either the winners or we're the losers. I think we're probably a mixture of both. We're getting skinnier, sexier products, but at what cost? Less features. And this is just going at it in a bit of a silly way, I think. You've got, like I said, an iPad-looking computer, desktop computer, Imac, and like I said, the base model doesn't have proper ports in the back of the computer. I just think that's really ridiculous. If you are going to get yourself a new iMac, definitely research what the base model and the upper model have, because you'll be a little shocked, and based on the information, you may tend to go one way or another. That's just been a quick little rant and talk about Apple's new this, that, and the other. This, that, and the other. I hope you guys liked the video. We do daily videos in this channel, on this studio. Of course, channel 2, which you're watching this on right now. But of course, we do semi-weekly travel vlogs on channel 1. I've been Tall. My name's Gareth. And I'll see you for tomorrow's video. Have fun, guys. Bye.